know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Brendan Donovan, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And
that's
another ball.
Second pitch of the game, it was a good one, but doesn't get the strike call. We'll see how this umpire zone shapes up today.
Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. The lefty, the 1-0.
That's a ball.
Donovan aboard here at first with nobody out.
Nope. That's inside.
So a walk puts
your
runners at first and second.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Alec Burleson now at the plate. Swing and a pop-up. He's under it. He's got it. And that is a big first out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Lars Nootbaar.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. Well, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
One out. Runners at first and second. This one in the air, center field. Hassel puts it away. Mason Wynn, the next to hit.
Mason Wynn.
Missed with a changeup, and that is ball one. Swings through that one.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And a foul ball. Two on, two outs. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. That's a base hit. Now a long throw home. Safe.
No,
in
safe.
Comes the run from second. On the board first, it's one zip. Here's Nolan Gorman. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Lyle coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the starter for St. Louis, Matthew Liberatore. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
James Wood leading things off and takes a strike. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
The 1-2. Fastball is outside. Well struck right field. Makes the catch, crashing into the wall. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
That's outside.
On the ground, right side. Burleson steps on the bag, and here this afternoon, two quickly away in the bottom of the first. Now the left fielder, Dalen Lyle. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball! That pitch is out.
On the ground to short. Tosses to first. An acrobatic play to end the inning. Back in Washington, D.C. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Jordan Walker getting ready to hit.
That's a ball. Aye. That's ball 2.
That
Ball.
one misses, and the count is 3-1. Hard hit left side. Sends it across to first, and quickly one away in the second. And up next for St. Louis, Pedro Pajes.
Ball 1.
Pajes getting the starting catcher in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. Swings through that one for strike 1. Late with the swing there.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Victor Scott. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Ball! That's out.
A little bit
Ball.
low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Top of the zone for a strike, and the count's full.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here in Nationals Park, bottom of the second. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Goes down looking. Up now for Washington, Andres Chaparro.
Hey!
The 0-1. And that one almost hit him.
Ball upstairs.
The 2-1. And it's strike 2. strike three, and that's two in a row.
Batting sixth, catcher,
And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
Inside ball.
Two down, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Win. Handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And now the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Cruz in position, and there's one away. Here's the Cardinal DH, Ivan Herrera. He reached out a walk his first time. And there's a ball.
Outside. Ball, that's out.
Swing and a miss at a slider. That one fouled off, 2-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first, digging for two. Now a relay to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for two. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. And that's in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Out towards right center field, Cruz. And that is that. Bottom of the inning, and now up for Washington, Brady House.
Third baseman, Brady House.
Ball one. Ball two.
On the ground to the left. Throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting eighth, center
And now the center fielder, Robert Hassel the third.
Ball inside. Ball inside.
And a swing and a miss there.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. And first offering is fouled off. And strike two. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Up the middle, win. Play made, that ends the inning. as we go to the top of the fourth. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar.
You know, these Cards doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Caught him looking for the K.
Now batting shortstop, Mason Wynn.
And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ball 1.
Going to count 1-2.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Base hit, and that's a 1-out single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Gorman in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Man at first, 1 away. Just
Ball
off
2.
the outside edge. Ball 2. And a ground ball to first. And foul ball. Swings and misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2-2 now. That one is upstairs.
That pitch is up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Cardinals,
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. He's 0 for 1. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
No, that's down.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone.
They take the force out, and that ends the inning. Back in Washington, D.C., ready to go, bottom 4. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next one misses. Now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And that's downstairs. 2-2. That one missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. The throw into second, and he's out. Trying for 2. Here's C.J. Abrams now. That one fouled off. Now the 0-1. Late on that fastball. The shortstop takes the ball. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Dalen Lyle digs in now. He's 0 for 1. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Popped up. That one gets down for a hit. Throws to second. There's the tag.
Out.
They get him. And that's the inning. Back here in Nationals Park. And now the Cardinals catcher, Pedro Pajes. Just missed.
Hey!
Late swing fouled off. Up the middle, Nunez. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. So up next, Victor Scott. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Gets under it and pops it up. 2 away now. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
On the ground to third. He gets there with the slide. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Dylan Cruz.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And the count is 1-2.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 1 away. And now the first baseman, Andres Chaparro. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. And that one is out of here. And we are starting over. And now the switch hitting catcher, Keibert Ruiz. That one in there across the letters. Swing and a miss. 0-2. That one almost got him. On the ground, Donovan throws to first in time. Now the third baseman, Brady House, grounded out. his first time up. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, center fielder,
Robert Hassel III digging in for the Nationals. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's it at the knees for a strike. Check swing called strike. That's strike 2. Sia strikes him out for the second time today. Back in Washington, D.C. So now here's the Cardinals' designated hitter, Ivan Herrera.
You know, these
Off the plate,
Cardinals
ball 1.
just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for him to get anything going.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Digging in,
Yep, that ball went out.
Burleson. The Cardinals with the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. The 1-1.
Nope.
In the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. Two now. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Go ahead run on base. And here is Nootbaar. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Hit hard but foul off to the left.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Oh,
inside just missed. This one in the air center field. Hassel gets under it, makes the grab. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals.
Mason Wynn.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it.
New pitcher on now, number 50.
Number 50.
Here's the third baseman, Nolan Gorman. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Two on, 2 outs. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that's the third out. Back here in Nationals Park. Up now for Washington, Nasim Nunez.
Nasim Nunez.
Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Nationals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That misses, and the count 1-2. And that
Ball
one missing
back in.
inside a sharp slider. Got him swinging.
Now batting.
So the Nets lineup turns over. James Wood now at the plate, 1 for 2. In the air, left field. Nootbaar moves under it. 2 down. Next to hit for the Nats, C.J. Abrams.
C.J. Abrams.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's
outside.
what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 down, nobody on.
Oh,
Last
that's
couple
out.
of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Donovan whips it to
He's out.
first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We go to the top of the
Leading off for
7th,
the
and
Cardinals,
stepping in for the
right fielder,
Cardinals, Jordan Walker.
Ball 1.
High fly ball, right field. Cruz. And there's 1 down. And up next
Now
for St.
batting,
Louis,
catcher,
Pedro Pajes.
Pajes.
Hey!
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Ball 1.
Scott, the next to hit, takes ball 1. One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Breaking ball
Ball
misses
2.
down and away.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Swing and a pop off in foul ground. 2 away. Go ahead run on base. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Brendan Donovan. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a ball popped up. House. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th, and now up for Washington, Dalen Lyle.
Left fielder, Dalen Lyle.
Just
Nope.
missed.
Ball 1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Carrying well. And it is out of here. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 2-1. Righty reliever out of the pen, Ryan Fernandez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And the batter now, Dylan Cruz. And a swing and a miss.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Just missed. In the air, right field. Walker gets under it, and there's one down. Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals. He's already homered here in this one. The 0-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now the catcher up to hit. Albert Ruiz. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Grounded to third, could be 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Now the third baseman, Brady House.
Hey!
That one found hard the other way. Man at second.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Struck him out looking. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Julian Fernandez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Pereira, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. Now up for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That one pulled foul. The Nationals holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Whoa, that's down.
Up and
Ball
in.
3.
Ball 3.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And the tying run is on base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Substitution now at first base. Cardinals going with a pinch runner, Nathan Church. And next is the Cardinals 4-hitter, Lars Nootbaar. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Hassel pulls that one down. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. fouled off down the right side.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Here's your 1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Lined, and that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
2 on, 2 outs. Not close with that one, and the count's even at 2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and everyone's safe. The bases are loaded.
Back-to-back singles, really important at bat coming up now.
And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. Swings through that one, 0-1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. Joel Pozo getting loose there. He's now in the game at first. Robert Hassel III getting ready to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Robert Hassel, the 3rd.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one misses, and now 3-0. That one misses.
No, that's the ball.
So a
Take the
leadoff
break.
walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at-bat.
So digging in, Nasim Nunez. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Ball. That's inside.
Hassel gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. That one almost got him.
Inside.
And down on strikes. Now 1 away. So back to the top of the order. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 3. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul.
Ball 1.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Next to hit for the Nats, Dalen Lyle. Golden opportunity right here.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
Swing, and he popped it up. Win on his way over. Makes the catch for the out.
I understand with the bases loaded. Start licking your chops.
Number 49 on the pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
All loaded up. Cruz, the next to hit. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score two. Ripped into right center for a base hit. One runs in. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. And they're up by 3.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And here is Andres Chaparro. The Nats trying to break this one open here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Aye.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And they'll do it again. And now 1 and 2. First and second, 2 down.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Clayton Beeter.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Pajes, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Here's a 1-2. And a slider misses down and away. Base hit, and a good start to the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
And now Victor Scott.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Nope, that's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That's down
That's
and
ball
in.
2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And a good eye there. Hit on the ground to short. Dive, and he's got it from his backside. Wide throw, and it gets away. Now second and third, and nobody out.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman.
Back to the top of the order, Brendan Donovan. Next up for the Cardinals. Up and in, and he gets out of the way.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Tying run at the plate. That smash towards center. Able to haul that one in. Both runners tagging. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores. Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ground ball up the middle. Abrams whips it to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done. So they're down to their final out. Now up for St. Louis, Joel Pozo. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Right through there for a strike. They're down to their final strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, even though